have reached a non-working number. Announcement.
My speakerphone. My speaker's phone. It works.
Counseling Center. To continue in English, press 1. If you are an existing patient and would like to change or reschedule an appointment, press 1. If you are seeking mental health services or would like to make a referral, press 2. For medical record requests, press 3. For everything else, press. We appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line. Thanks for calling your service therapy counseling and Transworld speaking.
Hi, my name's Ilona Ramazanova. I had an appointment, a telephone appointment today with Dania Geronimo. Can you tell me if she's in?
Can I what?
Can you, connect me to her?
What time was your appointment?
11:30.
1 second, what's your date of birth?
January 26, 82.
And what's your last name?
Ramazanova.
Okay, one. At NYPCC, we believe everyone deserves access to the best mental health care, and we translate this belief into action every day. NYPCC provides quality care 7 days a week with extended hours to make it easier for families to come after school or work. Same-day appointments. Hello, this is Cynthia speaking. How can I help you?
Hi. Trying to talk to Dania Geronimo.
Okay, your therapist, correct?
Yeah, I was on hold.
Okay. Let me see if the therapist is up. Give me a second. At NYPCC, we believe everyone deserves access to the best mental health care, and we translate this belief into action every day. PCC provides quality care 7 days a week with extended hours to make it easier for families to come after school or work. Same-day appointments are available so individuals can get the care they need when they need it. Our centers are conveniently located. Did you miss her call? She never called.
She never called.
Okay, so what I could do is she's not picking up. She might be with another client on the line. I could send her an email and let her know you called so she can reach out to you when she's done.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll let her know, okay?
Alright, thank you.
No
Take care.
problem.
Hello? I'm sorry?
Hello, hi, this is Anya.
Hi.
How are you? Did you try to call me a little earlier? Or?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was finishing up a call.
Okay.
How are you? Yeah.
I got my period early. I was getting it early before, and then I stopped when I started getting sick sometimes.
Yeah.
So now I didn't get sick, and I got it early, and, my son is like, telling me he's got boogers in his throat. So I don't know if he has boogers in his throat or not. He sounds okay, like, but he was complaining.
I mean, he probably has a little phlegm. Like, I think that, like, because of the pollen and everything else right now, people are a little bit sick. Don't you think?
I don't think he has allergies, though. I don't know. I think, like, I get sick too often, you know? So I don't know. But I didn't get sick or anything.
Okay. So everything, what is happening with everything else? Is everything else okay with you? How have you been feeling over the last week?
My grandmother, is still alive, but, she says, because I invited her over, and I asked if maybe my mom would give her a ride. I haven't seen my mom in a while. And she says she doesn't want to do it, like, because she's having like a very hard time walking. And she says last time she went to the hospital because she had fluid in her lungs. I told you she had fluid in her stomach, but she also has fluid in her lungs, and they drained it too. So um like, she says she doesn't want to take the steps. There's like like two sets of steps that lead into her building because she's having a hard time walking. And I'm like begging her. I'm like, Grandma, please, can you get like mom and my daughter to help you, maybe, you know? And she's like, I don't know, because I didn't really understand because I didn't want to put too much pressure on her. Because, you know, if anything, I guess, I don't know, I'll figure something else out. But like, she's anticipating that she'll get better, but I don't know, it's like kind of confusing because she says something like the doctor said, like, oh, they didn't say, it's like she was trying to get me to stop worrying. They didn't say, they said not yet, not yet, which means like they gave her like a time, approximate amount of time that she's still gonna be alive. But the other thing is that last time I heard the doctor say something like that, um, was like, I'm trying to count right now. Morgan's gonna be 21. She was 13. Oh my God. Like 9 years ago, And they didn't say that she was gonna live 9 years. They said she was gonna live 2 years tops.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I mean, she did tell me that they put her on some new medications. Like they did come out, like, I mean, if you could call that lucky, I guess that's lucky. They came out with new, um, like anti-cancer medications that work like better than chemo does or something like that. Um, and they gave her like a bunch of them. Um, because they knew like 9 years ago that like that's it. This is inoperable, and she had a like cancer metastasized in her lungs, you know, but I guess they prevent this from growing, you know. So now she said like, but I didn't want to put pressure on her. I didn't want to be like, grandma, so how long? Because like I I wanted, like, I'm so self-important, I want to see her, you know. But I am so self-important that I want to see her because I don't know. And then she started telling me, "Oh, I love you. You're a good girl." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Thank you, Grandma. I mean, I love you too." And I said, "Thank." And then she was kept thanking me, and I kept thanking her back. And I'm like, I don't even know what for. I don't even care anymore because I know she's gonna go. I don't want to like this lady was like trouble, but like I know she's gonna go, and she's my grandma, and it makes me like upset that I can't just go and see her, you know. But my mom's like coming over there, and she's bringing them like groceries and stuff. Like sometimes like my daughter goes grocery shopping and stuff. Um she like I don't know, but she's having trouble walking, and she said she did go to the hospital, and also she said, because I'm trying to figure out like how long does she have really, and they told her they wanted her to go to some sort of rehabilitation for walking or something like that because she was too weak. So usually when they send people to something like that, that means they still think they're worth
Yeah.
rehabilitating. I think, I guess, but it sounds like really bad because she said she was going to the hospital like every week to drain her stomach, like with a needle. Like people don't just do that, and they said there's nothing they could do about that. And her lungs filled up again. Her lungs fill up every once in a while because I thought that's what was gonna happen because I read a little bit, like, I mean, it was like fiction and stuff that I read about how people die when they have final stage cancer and like from lung cancer, but she had breast cancer, so it spread to like other places. So I don't know where it went to, but she has lung cancer now that they like drown because their lungs fill up with fluid, but her lungs don't fill up that often with fluid, but her stomach fills up with fluid. And I don't know, and I told her too, I'm like, because she sounds like awfully alert, you know, like, so it makes me think of like, you know, like, I don't know, because I thought she was like crazy all these years. Sometimes I think people just get to be like they turn like piggish, kind of in a sense that they kind of stop, you know, being honest with other people and service their decaying bodies, you know. But because she sounds very alert. She doesn't sound like, I'm sure if you give her like a math problem or something, she'd be like. So I'm just thinking, like, that must be really hard. Like, her body's just like failing her all around. She told me she pooped herself. I don't know what from. But she had COVID too. She said when she had COVID, she pooped herself. She got COVID on top of her cancer.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, and she lived through that. So I don't know, like maybe it's her will that's keeping her there. So I don't even want to talk to her because I want to see her before she goes. This is selfish me. Like I want to see her. Like I want to see this lady. Whatever I think of her, whatever I thought she did to my life, like we were close, and I need to see this woman. Like
Yeah. And you
yeah.
should, and that's not being selfish. I think everybody wants to see, you know, if I have a loved one that blood. Yeah.
That's what I think. You know, I don't know, like I had diarrhea too. This just now I just had diarrhea just before I called you, and then earlier this week I had diarrhea.
Yeah. What's going on with like is that the only symptoms that you have right now? What's going on with
Oh no, and um for some reason like this soda this is I don't know. Again, like I keep thinking of Murphy's Law now. Like some kids like told me about that about Murphy's Law because I was like, "What's Murphy's Law?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes so much sense now." Um, because it's summer and it's so hot, and like people don't usually just want to drink just water. Like all my sodas now make me pee a little bit. Some of them are really bad. And one soda, for some reason, Sprite. I don't see how lemon Sprite is any different from like off-brand Sprite. Because off-brand Sprite is just called like lemon soda. Or what was I drinking? Like off-brand Mountain Dew, which is like the same thing as Sprite. I saved a couple of these cans because I'm just, you know, I just saved them. I'm just set with this. Like, it was giving me diarrhea like after like 2 cans of soda I would just be on the toilet. And I noticed too that even Dimitri, who's so ignorant, like he usually like if there's soda or something and he's thirsty he'll just drink it. If it's like not anybody's soda, like nobody wants to drink it, he would just drink it. Even like the soda that makes me pee, he would just drink it. But this soda's been sitting there for like a week and a half now. We still have like half the pack of this soda, even like from like 2 weeks ago, because I guess I guess this is like really bad soda. But how would soda give you diarrhea? Like I don't even know. I'm like willing to share this soda with people that want to try it. Like even though it's just Sprite, I don't know why I would have diarrhea. I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't want to push it with this.
Is it diet soda? Because sometimes diet soda, like the xylitol or whatever artificial sugar that certain diet drinks have, might cause you diarrhea.
No, it's just regular Sprite. It's really gross. It's just regular Sprite. I mean, it's just that like if I go to the doctor again, they're gonna think of like a million things again. Like they'll say, "Oh, it's maybe something else, not or maybe it's that." But I don't see why like say I was like, cause I know it's just me. It's just Murphy's Law. But like I know that like there's not that much ingredient difference like chemically from like um brand name Sprite and not brand name Sprite, you know, so why like would I just get diarrhea from it? Like it's just
Yeah.
gross.
So you think it's Murphy's Law? But you mean like, what's Murphy's Law? If anything can go wrong, it can go wrong or something, isn't it? Something like that?
Yeah.
No. I think, oh, okay. So you think that that's what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like am I like too pessimistic? Like I'm
Yeah, I think you are. You are. You are very pessimistic. I think that that's what it is. I think that you have a hard time seeing like the positive in things. I think you always think the worst.
I don't know. It's I mean like prepare for the worst though and hope for the best. That's what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
I agree. Yeah, that's the better way to look at it. Yeah. But I do think that because I know in the past you mentioned that you was afraid of things going right in your life because that just means that something bad was
What did I mention? I didn't hear you say it. I didn't. Can
oh,
you repeat
yeah,
that?
one time you mentioned that you was concerned if all this is not verbatim, this is just how I remember you mentioning it. But you said something along the lines of you was afraid of things going right in your life because if things go right in your life, that means that something bad is or was about to happen.
No, I don't think I said it. I think you misunderstood me. Whatever I could have said.
Yeah.
I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe like it's a lot of responsibility to have good things in your life. Like my son, like I love him and I want him to be well. So it's a lot of responsibility to have good things in your life. But I don't necessarily think that if I win like $1 million or something, somebody's gonna like up and snatch it from me. Like just
Yeah. Okay. So,
you know,
I thought it was possible that I misunderstood what you said. But I do think that you should be a bit more positive. I do think you are a bit, you look at the glass half empty as opposed to half full.
Mom, no, not really. I look at it like I'll go and I'll measure the glass,
Yeah.
but um it's like a little bit like of pressure because I really feel like I don't have enough people that are solid in my life that are well enough or in a position to help me that really truly love me that I could truly trust. So it's a lot of pressure, it's a lot of stress to keep what I do have that's good going and to um you know prevent like me from losing anything like you know that's good, you know, that I've earned, because there's things that I can control and there's things that I can't control. And it's not, that's how we think. That's what our faith is, like some people may look at it like we're all animals and, um, I mean, we are, and everybody has their breaking point. Like, yeah, like my grandmother, she did like doo-doo in her pants, and even I have had that issue that I doo-dooed in my pants. But I think to even have that mentality that um whatever is like kind of dangerous because I know I do have control over myself.
Yeah. Thank you for explaining that because it does make sense because you don't have you don't really have any support system, right? Um, and you are kind of by yourself. Well, not entirely by
I mean,
yourself,
that's what I'm
but
saying. I have friends, but
yeah, yeah.
not many,
So,
and some of them are not in a position to help me. Like I asked like two people if they could give me a ride to Elizabeth to see my grandmother, and they said they couldn't. And I'm like, well, either they can't or they just, you know, I don't know. They just can't, I guess. What am I supposed to think? And you can't. And it's not like I would like blame them, but you know, I don't know.
yeah. No, I know what you mean. No, I get it. Now that you explained it, it makes more sense. It's like you are really the only person that you can genuinely rely on. Yeah.
Well,
Because most people, they don't really, it doesn't seem like they'll really kind of go out of their way to help
no, a lot of people do, but there's things that like they just can't do.
you. Yeah.
Like they can't stop my
Yeah.
soda from making me sick, or like they can't stop my period from coming early.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know why, like, it almost seems like the friends that I have that try to do these things for me, they try to make sure that I'm healthy, that my child is healthy, that there's so few, and um, they feel like me, You know, like they're struggling and they're good people.
No, I understand. I understand. Like people have their own, their own dilemmas, their own things that they have to prioritize, right? Like it's not like if you are going through something, you can't necessarily prioritize other people. You have to take care of yourself first.
Well, it's not like they're going through anything. I'm going through
Yeah.
something. They're not
Yeah.
going through anything. It's just like, um, I don't know, like the law prevents them from helping me alone, and I don't know, or something like that. Oh, by the way, Patrick's dad, I keep calling him and he never calls me back, but he left me like child support for 1 month again. I stopped counting like which months he does it on and which months he doesn't. So that was really nice.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Good. So that means that maybe he has some sort of income. Maybe he is working or doing something positive. Do you have any idea about his whereabouts?
No.
No.
No, I don't. Um, I know again, like he's one of those people that he's like here to help, but he's not here again. So it makes me, this whole thing makes me very frustrated because I feel like just getting diarrhea from soda and getting my period early from God knows what is just wrong. Like it's just wrong. It just makes me feel bad.
No, I agree. It's like a inconvenience. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't like
See,
getting
you think
diarrhea.
that because you don't get the diarrhea, you think, oh, it's just an inconvenience, right? And
Yeah.
I guess maybe I would like not think that though. I wouldn't say it's an inconvenience because I would say either this person's like sick or I mean, I would not go so far as to think anything about it. You know, like if somebody else was getting the diarrhea, like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, how would I know when I'm not the one getting the diarrhea?
Yeah. No, I understand. I mean, like for me, I don't like getting my period. Like, I mean, I know it's a natural process and, like that, but it's annoying to kind of being on your period and imagine having diarrhea, being on your period, and getting your period early.
That's
That's
nasty.
like, that's tough.
I don't know, but if like I found out that there was something going on with like the food or the drink or like hygiene products or something like that, like I would say, oh, that's just wrong. If I thought, oh, somebody's just sick, I still wouldn't think it's an inconvenience because I don't know. It's like diarrhea. It's really disgusting. It's really bad. Like you know, like I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's bodies are different. I understand this, you know, but I don't know. It just makes me feel uncivilized that like I get diarrhea from Sprite, and then I have to like sit there and think, like waste my time thinking about what to eat, and you know, this is on top of all sorts of other now so casual things to me that it's just frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, have you tried eliminating certain things from your diet? Like, you just
Well, how many things
is
can
there
I
anything
possibly eliminate from my diet? Like, how much more things can I just eliminate from my diet? Especially when it's like, okay, well, I eliminated this, now it's that. And then I guess I'll go back to this. And this is fine now. Now that's not good. You know? If it was actually like, you know, there was some like logic to it, you know, but it's like, why, like, it's too complicated. Like the processes that I have to like think up of how to deduce which food, like to deduce, like I'm playing detectives now with which product is gonna make me sick. Like it's very complicated. It's like, you might as well say it's like I don't know, like I feel stupid, like I'm doing like voodoo or something. Like I have to think like, how did the store person look at me when they sold me this, and all sorts of factors go into this. It's like really dumb. Like I'm not even like looking at the label anymore to see, oh, this is the fat content, this is the sugar content, and I'm laughing now just because you're listening to me, right? You're listening to me, so I'm laughing because
Of course, I'm listening.
you could have been more stern. You could have said, "Oh, Ilona, you need to eliminate this and that, and do it systematically. Figure out what's going on with your body or something." But you didn't do that, so I'm laughing. So this makes this conversation more pleasant. And but it really it's not funny. It's like disgusting. It's not
At the
funny.
same time, like I understand that you have to be realistic. You can't just eliminate everything from your diet. Like I know you don't have access. I don't have access. Most of us don't have access to like fresh food to begin with anyway. So
Oh no, fresh food is great, but like most people like don't just eat
yeah,
like they tell you feed your kids like vegetables, right? But most kids don't eat vegetables straight and raw. They want like sauce in it.
exactly.
They want like
Yeah.
flavor, not just like. I'm so lucky because like yesterday I was like thinking, oh, I'm lucky because he had like a carrot raw, like I just peeled it in an apple, and I feel lucky every time he does that because sometimes I can't get him to eat anything because there's like not enough like flavor in it.
Yeah. But that's good that he does. I mean, I know Patrick usually. I mean, I've seen him like eat bananas here before and stuff like that. So it's good that he's not 100% opposed to eating fruits and stuff. But there are some kids that they just don't want to eat any fruit or veggies. So it's good that he does eat some fruits and veggies.
I mean, I'm just pissed off. I don't even know what to say. Like, and then like my grandma, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. I have a lot of stressors, which I get. I understand. Yeah. So how is how are you guys getting along?
Um, I've resigned myself to like ignore his ignorance. I don't know how else to say it. Like, cause he's so ignorant. Like he doesn't care. And I don't know. I think like I don't know how he really like. I don't know. I'm just like very neutral towards him. I don't think, you know, I'm not judging him. I don't think he's a bad person or anything, but I'm not, I'm not about to like fight with him about this because how is it I'm gonna? I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, I just say that that's a good way to look at it. Because at the end of the day, he still lives with you and he helps you out however he can. So
Yeah, because it's like hard to like, like what am I gonna like yell at him? Like, how do you live like this? Like, don't you want like better food or something? I don't know. I can't do that. He's not, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I understand. Yeah. But you have been, well, thank you for staying on the phone with me for almost 30 minutes. We have like 30 seconds left.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. So, you're about to finish in the next second. Good. Oh, I wanted to ask you a few questions. Have you been outside? Like, with any friends or anyone? Have you gone anywhere?
Not with friends, but I went. Basically, I've just been around my neighborhood this week. You know, I went to sit in the park for like an hour.
Perfect. Good. Alright, so you got to get out of the house a little bit. That's good. Nice. Alright, Luna, so I'll follow up with you next.
Okay, take care.
Bye bye.